Jesus, now well on the way up to Jerusalem, took the 12 off the side of the road and said, let's move on. Listen to me carefully. We are on our way up to Jerusalem. When we get there, the Son of Man will be betrayed to what? Religious leaders and scholars. They will what? Sentence him to what? Death. Let's move on. They will then hand him over to the Romans for what? Mockery and torture and crucifixion on the third day, and he will be raised up. So Jesus was actually telling his disciples of his death and his resurrection. In the midst of that, something happened. It was about that time that the mother of Zebedee brothers, came with her two sons and knelt before Jesus with a request. What do you want? Jesus asked. He said, give your word that these two sons of mine will be awarded the highest places in honor of your kingdom. What a shock. He said, put one at your right hand, the other one on your left. Honor this, my children. Honor them. Jesus responded, you have no idea what you are asking. And he said to James and John, are you capable of drinking the cup that I am about to drink? They said, sure, why not? You have already, we have not even gotten to them. They are laughing. He said, honor this, my sons. Master, you are making waves everywhere. Honor them. Put one on your right, put the other on the left. Jesus said, come to think of it, you are going to drink my cup. That one is for sure. You know what it means in drinking the cup of the master. You know what it means. Okay. Who doesn't know? Who doesn't know? Okay. But as to awarding places of honor, that is not what? My business. Hello? These are the words of the Master Jesus Christ. As to who will be great, they can give you an honorary, what do they even call it? What? How do you call it? Honorary what? Degree, and put that thing on you like this. Then you become like a statue. But Jesus said, when it comes to the matters of the kingdom, when it comes to this kingdom, he said, but as the awarding places of honor, that is not in my business. It is my Father. My Father is taking care of that one. So if Jesus himself knew his what? His assignment. He knew his assignment. For one to sit on my right, for one to sit on my left. Workers, can I tell you something? If you are serving in the house of God, you know, for many years of service, I have served some ministries, and I know how workers behave sometimes. Sometimes there are some people, they always want to do things to please the leader. They always want to do things to do. Don't please me, because I don't see things from the natural. I don't like to know men by the flesh. I like to know men by the spirit. Some people can be deceptive even in their service. You have not seen that one. That one that unless when they see leader, hey, they will serve and be sweaty. Let the leader be absent right now. You will not find them. Can I tell you, workers? Don't serve like that. Because when you serve like that, once you see people climbing up and you are not climbing, it is not the leader that will promote you. Hello? It is not the leader that will promote you. It is God. The reason for many frustration in the body of Christ today, some people are bitter because they feel that they have served. But according to the marking scheme of heaven, heaven has not noticed their service. See, if all that you are doing is to serve to please man, please, you are not going anywhere. So Jesus said, woman, your children, they are saying they can drink of my cup. Even that one is another matter, whether they can or they cannot. But when it comes to awarding places of honor, that is not my business. My Father is taking care of that. Let's move on quickly. Oh, Masuya. He said, when the 10 others heard about this, they lost their tempers, thoroughly disgusted with their two brothers. How can we be here? And you came from nowhere, and you say you want to be here. The other to be here. Who born dog? Where are you from? Do you know how long we've been around? All of that does not matter, because Jesus was about to get to the meal of his presentation. Now look what he said to them. He said, so Jesus got them together. He said, come, let's settle this matter here. He said, you have observed how godless rulers throw their weight around, how quickly a little power goes towards their head. It is not going to be like that way. Jesus kept on emphasizing. It will not be that way. It will not be the way of the world. In this kingdom, the rules of engagement are different. It's not like that in this kingdom. Now, he said, whoever wants to be great must become what? You didn't put your hands together for the Lord. How many times will Jesus need to echo this one? The reason why he did that, because he wants all those that yield to him to be great. If you are prepared to yield to him, to listen to him, oh my God. Verse 27. He said, whoever wants to be first among you must be what? Your slave. Let's move on. He said, that is what the Son of Man has done. So he said, I am what? The proof. I don't just preach or teach what I'm not living. Hello? He said, I am the perfect example. That is what I've done. He came to serve, not to be served, and then to give away his life in exchange for the many who are held what? Hostage. The fact that you are serving in some capacity doesn't make you lower or weaker. It's a setup for God to take you there. And I want to speak to those of us who are serving, and then sometimes Satan will whisper into your ears, why are they allowing me alone every day to clean the washroom? I can tell that voice will come. We went to Kumasi, and during our Apostolic Empowerment Conference, when we came out from our vehicle, we were moving. So people were saying, hey, Pastor is chopping post too. And I said in my head that it's all, everything post. Post. Can I tell you something?